Hello, 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 and welcome everyone. Give me just a quick, I can hear you. Oh, yes. Hello, April. Good to see you, lady. Mrs. Winner in producing new content. Amazing, amazing. Okay, so let me just see. If you hear me, give me a thumbs up. I just want to make sure I hear echoing, echoing, echoing. That's not good. Okay, echoing is not good. Hello, Roxandra. Okay, this might be because I don't have, it's a glass table, so that might be the echoing part, which is never good. Um, Roxandra, do you hear me echoing as well? I'm just gonna check quickly and no echo on my end. Okay, April, double check maybe if I'm coming out two directions. I mean, I can do that, but let's see if that's true. I can hear you and no echo, no echo. Hi, Jean. Beautiful. I don't hear the echo. Okay, so April, double check on your side if you could, please. Thank you. Sandy. Oh, okay. Whew. Okay, great. So we have YouTube. I'm doing YouTube today because it stays on YouTube. It's right away on YouTube, and I can bring people back to YouTube in case they haven't joined our community. First of all, thank you so much. Thank you. Roxandra is on right now, and I don't think Mona or Shalena on, which is fine, but Roxandra was one of the first ones that tested the tool and gave us the feedback, and as well Shalane and Mona. And we went back, or I went back actually to the drawing board and then added another 25 new and better enhancements on Saturday. So today, and yeah, today I will show you around what this whole tool is all about and what it's supposed to do. I want your questions for sure. And it's a little bit nerve-wracking for me because it was the very first tool I built by myself 100%. So Seth was not involved. He, in this case, let me run and I did it all through vibe coding. So it is a special thing, what I was missing for myself still, but I thought I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to build everything. I'm going to bring it live. I'm going to do the entire marketing around it. I'm also going to do all of the emails. I schedule them. I like try to really stay on target and did one by one, but also adding the little bit of the whimsical side I always love, which is obviously what you see and hear in the entire thing. So I brought, what is it going on? I brought different tools together this time to just literally see how things work. So I'm working in the back end with voice generation. I've been doing vibe coding, so meaning natural voice goes in and something gets coded for you as you wanted. There were lots of iterations, so there are around 1,200 messages that went in from my side, but also the entire design and everything has been created in AI Grimm with our images. Actually, I used the image prompts inside of AI Grimm. I was refining until I got everything the way I wanted it to be. So that is just something I wanted to throw out and how it all started. It took around 7 weeks, and there it is. Okay, so let me share my screen first of all. And then I'm going to take you through just a couple of slides, not many, because I myself don't want anybody to fall asleep, but I wanted to just give you a quick background and then we go inside of the app. And I think that will be then more telling as well inside of the app. So first of all, reps. Why reps, right? Reps by AI Grimm. So reps for me stands for repurpose and repeat. And I chose reps because first of all, it's right in front of AI Grimm, reps.aigrimm.com. And what it does really is it takes any of your content, if it is a video, an article, text, a website URL, anything like this, and repurposes the content from there directly. So it sucks everything in, it looks at everything, and then it gives you new content out or repurposed content. So the people that have been using our content, the magic content tool, the 19 pieces, this reps is the one on, as Shalane called it, on steroids. It's basically giving you hundreds of pieces from your one piece of content. And repeat stands basically for we have to be showing up and being active. So that's why I added the calendar as well. So you can see actually when you have your all of your content scheduled in your calendar, but you can also download it and so on. So let me go to this screen. And hello, there you go. So in the last 24 hours, I just wanted to bring that to your attention. 1,840 pieces of content were already created. We went live a little bit over 24 hours ago now. The winner here is on this call right now, and she can lift her name if she like to. I'm not going to put a name to it, but she knows probably very well. She created 569 pieces of content. I wonder how many minutes she said on it only. And then we had 323, 43, 135, and actually I missed to put one on. There's another 93 pieces of content and 89 pieces. So these were like on our high range in the last 24 hours, and then many below it. So much today. I know, April, I know. Yes. So that's basically the numbers just in the last 24 hours. Now, the beautiful thing is that it literally took one link to create that amount of content and scheduled it as well. So there are two different tools. There is quick repurpose and deep repurpose, or deep, oh my God, yeah, deep research, sorry. So quick repurpose and deep research. And QR and DR, I call it inside of the app. So the quick repurpose is literally, I need content right now from this one piece of video I did, and I want to have it for all of my platforms. So it's a real quick in and out. It uses your transcript and just puts different words around it, but it still is going to continue using pretty much your words. So you recorded, for example, a 10-minute video about lavender oil benefits, and instead of spending the 3 hours rewriting the post for every single platform, the QR tool takes it, or takes your video or article or transcript or any of this, and gives you a week's worth of content in 2 minutes or less. Same message, different formats, ready to copy and paste, basically. So that's one video. And if you would be on all 13 platforms that we have inside of Reps, then you would create 13 pieces. So that's a pretty straightforward thing. So you have the YouTube video, a website link, a blog link where you talked about the 5 essential oil stresses or stress reliefs, and then you paste the video into QR, quick repurpose, and it pulls out your words and then creates the 13 different content pieces from that one video. The nice thing is, what doesn't work inside of AI Grimm yet, the magic content creator tool, is you have to have a transcript. Here, you just need to literally take the YouTube URL or your website URL and paste it in. That's it. And you will see that in a moment. Also, just for a moment, what I really like about the QR and DR, both of them, I added 3 action challenges or poll questions, because I know a lot of us have communities either on school or off school, but we need to have interactive pieces. So I added those ones as well in the QR one. Now, the deep research, that is a real special one. So I'm going to just read it. You have a topic or a link from an article or blog posts or anything like this. It can just be the URL from any of your posts or videos, and it can also be just a pasted article. And then the deep research is happening. It grabs all of your tools, it goes back, eats it all up. Basically, that's how I imagine it always, and then finds more about this topic. So basically, it's filling in more educational content and more about any kind of controversy, about maybe essential oils in this case, or the topic you're choosing. So it's going in and it's reproducing and adding on top of your content. And then with that, you can actually also post it to all the 13 different tools. Hence, you can create 420 pieces of content in under 20 minutes in this case. But if you just create a 4-week plan for a month and you say, this month I'm going to talk about just one specific topic, let's take lavender again, and it will create 28 days of educational content for lavender. So it will take all angles in, and we will see that in a moment. So one topic, 28 days of researched, angle-driven content pieces plus references. And you don't need to just choose one newsletter or email or content piece for your community. You can go up to all those 13 different channels. And I will search, I will show you in a moment as well. So basically, you want to create a content about carrier oils for sensitive skin. You have written something, or you recorded a video, or you have it on your website, and then you don't want to spend researching everything. You want to just paste that link, it grabs everything, researches it for you, and gives you those 28 content pieces for a month's back. So you're going to get a hook, as these are just examples, a post about the problem, why skin reacts, your solution angle, a controversial take, a case study format, and so on. So it has 28 different pieces of content to use. And each day is different because it has all of these different angles. So not a report, but actual posts and threads and community posts and newsletters are ready to use within a few minutes. Now, I'm going to just stop quickly here, and maybe for the ones that have been using it already, just maybe if you can throw out a few examples. Did you use QR or DR? Just really quickly. And what was your experience? Just for the ones that joined but haven't used the tool yet. I think it would be nice to just share that maybe in the comments if you use the tool. Roxandra, love it, love it, love it. That's, yeah, and you were one of the numbers there as well. Oh, I shouldn't say that probably. But yeah, no, you tried that tool, and thank you so much. It was really like, go there and do this, and okay. And Roxandra is someone who is literally going the steps down, has never a question because she goes them down, she reads them, and she succeeds really fast. So also a question is, obviously this app has music and it has the fox talking. So if you haven't been inside, you will hear somewhat my voice going step by step through if you enable the fox, and I will show you. And then also the music in the background is playing if you have it. It's ocean, forest sounds, and then the river sound as well. So yeah, please feel free to share anything you have experienced so far with the tool. Okay, so just a quick overview. QR, quick repurpose, is for existing video, and you get 13 pieces out with your kind of words. And I already said it, spread it everywhere type of thing. And then the deep research takes your topic and creates 28 days of new content based on your topic with complete research-backed data. And I want to talk about this topic for a month and have content for a month. And so, yeah, that's what it's all about. Okay, so just quickly, I'm a meeting, but with, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, no worries at all. I love the music and the fox. It was very easy to understand how to work it. Okay, great, thank you. And I used QR first when we tested it, and then I tested the DR, and I think that will be my go-to. It was amazing to see what I got within minutes. Thank you, Roxandra, thank you. And it is very cool. I used QR and submitted a research paper for 3 platforms: school, Facebook, and Instagram. Awesome, Sandy. Wow, look at you. Really nice. Really nice. And Erin, oh, I'm loving the idea of this. I will check out. Yes, you're still on vacation. Enjoy that, Erin. Okay, so that is just a quick overview, and we will be able to also take questions for sure. Let's see. Do I need to sign up separately for this reps if I'm part of the AI Grimm Premium? Yes, that is a complete separate tool. And I saw you signed up already, Jean. You should have gotten an email with login and extra credits to test it out if you like it. Yes, yeah. So this one is, and I did that one on purpose. I did not want to have another subscription service. So we did credits this time. I decided to just go for credits, and you pay as you need it and not for a monthly subscription. So you buy the credits, and then you can create a ton of content actually, and then you will see that you can create the use the credits either today or next month. They will not fall away at all. And you will see that up to 13 content pieces, it's 1 credit. And I think all of you have gotten pretty much a very generous amount of credits to use and see if it is something for you. All right, so I'm gonna jump over actually right away to the app, because I think it's important that we are in there and spending the time in there mostly. So I'm going to log in. And you probably won't hear the sounds right now, but for everybody listening or opening up the app, this background noise, bottom right corner, has the option to turn off the background music or turn it on. And if you have it on, I leave the forest birds mostly, the ocean waves, and you can choose the river stream, or you can shuffle all, and then you can turn it off. The same what I would suggest for the Fox voice here. If you go in for the very first time, and let me just make myself really small maybe, so you can see it actually better. Here we go. Let me see. So if you come in, let maybe this voice come out, enable Fox voice guidance, and let it go through. So what I would suggest you do for the very first time is enable it, and then you go to every single step and it will talk. And then you just go step 3, 4, and 5 and generate content. And the same in the deep research tool. You fill those ones in, let the Fox talk to you once, and then you will have a much better overview on how this tool also works. Oh, you can hear it? Oh, okay. Yeah, so sometimes it comes across and sometimes it doesn't. That's funny. Okay, so yes, turn off your background music if you don't like it, or if you just want it sometimes, and definitely let the Fox run through once when you start using it. Now, just quickly to the layout of the entire app, you have 2 tabs, very simple, QR and DR, quick repurpose, deep research. You see your remaining credits up here, and then you see the credits that you're about to use when you click the generate or repurpose content button. Okay, so up here is the step-by-step scenario, the same for deep research, and we go through this. And then at the bottom, you will find your calendar, and your calendar will start on January, and these are all the posts basically posted for you. And you can go through any of these ones. I'm scheduled through April 2026 right now, 2027. So I'm good to go. I tested obviously a lot as well. But that's just, yeah. So this one is the calendar view. You can export the calendar, and you can also choose between the export CSV, and there's actually more exports there. I need to push one more time. And then also the all content, you will see them more in a card format. So you can also go ahead and choose here, export as, oh, here it is all, Google Calendar, Calendar ICS, a PDF print, CSV, Markdown, and then also the text file. So you can just pull everything down if you would want to, and then go for it. So the platforms you have been creating, the QR, DR, these are the filters and the batches basically. So quickly to batches is every time you produce a new batch of content, they will come up as batches under your sources. And in those sources, you will then find what kind of content creation you have been doing for each of the platforms, the resources where the deep research tool got the research from, a quick preview down here, and then also the same when you pasted a text, you will just get the text logo, and other, if you did a video, you will get this type of video. And let's go to the top now. And obviously under here you can see I have an admin panel, which you won't see, but the settings and buy credits. Now for the quick repurpose, you just go ahead, and that's the simple step. Is step one, you just add your source here, the URL or the text, and you just paste that in. Then you go to step two, choose your platforms. Here, I would say really look for the platforms you're really using. I mean, if you're using all of them, by all means, go for it. But if you only use LinkedIn and you only use, I don't know, YouTube, or you want to create something for your community down here, you have to scroll a little bit. You can find community posts and polls and challenge ideas as well. So if I click these two and I say, oh, I would like to do just the email newsletter, I save the selection, and then I'm going to put in, let me see if I find a really short URL so we don't waste too much time right now. That is just a few seconds, maybe just this one. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one and take just the URL here on top, and then I will put it in here. And then I just go down. I selected my two platforms, email newsletter and challenges. Then I go down and choose the tone of voice. Do I want it to sound professional, casual, friendly, bold, or just neutral? Let's take friendly. And then you decide on when you would like to have it scheduled. So for example, I would like to have it scheduled. Let's see, my schedule is maybe pretty full already if I go to my calendar. But let's say on the 30th it should start. I don't have any posts there. And let's just do it from the 30th on here. And I actually want to post on Saturday and Sunday because it's only 2 pieces of content. That's it. I'm going to post Saturday, Sunday, starting on January 30th. I want this one to show up. Generate 2 content pieces instantly, and it will cost 1 credit. That's why you see 1 credit up here. You click repurpose content. It's fetching the transcript right now from your YouTube channel, and then it will produce the content for you. Okay. Yeah. And then you can see here, view my content, and it brings you down here, and it's indicated now with a little new, and it's also framed differently. If you can see the little yellow one and the new one, it says over here, and then I can go in and see the newly reformed content for my newsletter. And in this one here is my action, challenge action. And I can copy, swap it with a different date if I would want to, and also delete it. Now, this one is a real quick repurpose tool. So if you just want quick content, come in here, paste your tool, paste your URL, paste your transcript or anything, and get it for all of the platforms needed. Again, we have Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube, a blog post, email newsletter, podcast, community post, polls, challenges. Those are the choices. Then for deep research, and this is where we will spend like a few more minutes, the deep research tool is again URL, same like in quick repurpose. You paste your URL, you paste your text, and then you come down here and you will decide. It really says all it needs is reading this little text, and I think it should be pretty self-explanatory. First-time users maybe listen to the voice of the fox, and here the multi-platform one is your AI deeply researches your source, and then it does basically, it uncovers the supporting facts and any additional statistics or anything that is existing in addition to your post or URL, and then it will create any of the pieces or all of the pieces and even image prompts in this case as well. So I'm a big fan in AI Grimm. We have our 4 image tools. You can use them with these type of prompts, and you can choose between any kind of deep research content. So the big difference between quick repurpose and deep deep research is quick takes your text and just revamps it. Deep research takes your text and goes out and researches more and comes back with references and links and additional content. Super important to just distinguish between these two. And let me know if that isn't fully clear, but it really becomes clear once you start using it. Then on top of it, the multi-platform tool is just one piece of content, deep research, and then it spits out 13 pieces of content, up to 13 pieces. Okay, so you then choose between your tone again. In addition here, you can add any of your additional instructions. Let's say you write email newsletters and you always say hello or happy Monday or happy Tuesday, and you always sign off with, I don't know, many greetings, let's say Roxandra, right? And then you just put it in between. Now what it does, it will appendix the text to the top and to the bottom. So your greeting will always say hello. And you can also put an emoji there or say hello sunshine. And it will always end with many greetings, Roxandra. You can also use brand and audience to whom you speak. Will it be beginners? Will it be intermediate users? Will it be advanced users? Any of this you can choose. And then you can also say avoid talking about competitors, talking about research data, talking about numbers, making up stuff. So you can always mention that as well. So in this case, let's just say the greeting, always greet hello sunshine. And then again, the same with the schedule. When should it start? What day? And it will now create 6 pieces of content. Let me see where that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5, 6 pieces of content, exactly. And it will use 5 credits in this case because it does much more work for you. And then you click again, research and generate all. And then it will go in and does that. Now going to, oh, that is so cute, Sylvie. You added Kia Orana. Tell me again what that means. That is so cute. Okay, so it will now produce this. It takes a little bit longer because it literally goes into the back end and researches it with a deep research tool and finds the links and more data, and it basically revamps your entire content to something completely new, but based on your idea and topic and what you put in as a source material. And once this one is done, it will also show up in the calendar, and you will also be able to export it, copy, paste, whatever you need to do. And then we keep on talking until the 12 seconds are over. Let me just see if I can answer another question. Does it post for you too? All right, Erin, no, it doesn't. And here's one reason. I wanted to keep this tool right now as a tool that is as simple as it can be, but exclusive, meaning when you go to ChatGPT, the deep research is not happening there. We attached a tool that is doing the deep research like incredibly well and bringing back less hallucination, more research links for that. Also, why I didn't want to do it right away is because it is going to be way more complicated to build. First of all, I want to see if the tool is even useful right now for anybody in our audience, in our group. It's a credit system. I would need to make it more expensive and. And to be honest, and I don't know how everybody else is working, I often go to a post, for example. I like to look through it. We would need to be able to edit it in here, and then you would need to click another link and post it, and you want to make sure, and so on. I'm not saying it's not coming and we don't want to do it or need to do it, but right now I wanted to keep it just simple, and that's why I put everywhere the copy as clean text, for example. So if you go to your school community, and let's say you go here and you put it in here, you can now paste it as just clean text and do your own little things. And here's Hello Sunshine. And then, oh, that's all I kept in. So it added this one as well. So in this case, you can just copy and paste it over. But if you do, if you need Markdown and you use Notion or GitHub or Google Docs, for example, you can paste as Markdown. You can use the Markdown version as well. So that is just as an FYI. I see the copy part now. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, let me just see the part that is perfectly good. Okay, great. Yeah, so I wanted to just keep it a really simple tool. Otherwise, you know, the monthly subscription needs to start again, and I just didn't want that this time. So outside AI Grimm, is it looking at our documents? No. Okay, so Sandy, that is one thing that is, in my opinion, still coming. I need to research and talk to Seth about it so it can actually grab your content directly out of AI Grimm as in integration piece. It's not there right now, but that is exactly what my next step would be if the tool is accepted by our audience. I don't want to build another tool that is maybe not being used in this case. So I want AI Grimm to connect to reps AI Grimm, but I want to make sure that this tool here is valuable to everyone, first of all, the outcomes. So really good question. Most likely, yes, but I need to wait a little bit, especially once the 100 users are in. I really want to see and get feedback what else is needed. Okay, and the greeting, Kia Orana, means it's our greeting in Cook Island Maori. Maori. That's beautiful, really sweet. Okay, that makes sense why you would use it. So again, you have the new content pieces here. You can go over to the sources to just see here's your last video, the key insights. It will give you all of these. Even these ones you could already use as small little key insights to add to any of your content or to post separately, or make it just more valuable for yourself. And then here you see the links, obviously a lot of YouTube, but then it also went out and looked a little bit and researched more about Blend Precisely as well, because that's what this video was about. So it did its own little research in here as well. The copy transcript, if you want the transcript, you can copy it over here. It's entirely available to you. You don't need to do anything else. That's just another extra plus and bonus. And you will also, let me just go over, I will implement that. You will see the content in here as well, the transcript itself. So you always have it available to rerun it if you would want to. Okay, so now going back to, let's see, let's click new research. I'm going to explain it only because otherwise it will run for too long, for this video at least. So let's go to just the deep dive series because this one is important. I think that is one of my most favorite parts in here, really, especially if you're an educator or you're teaching something or you have workshops or you have anything where you need to produce material. You would want to post like community posts or yeah, anything like this, really, where you teach others in one way or another what your topic is all about. So this one here is your AI exhaustively researches your topic, discovering angles you hadn't considered. It then creates a premium content series, each day unveiling a new perspective, how-to guides, myth busting, case studies, predictions across all your platforms. If you have just one platform, then just one platform. So what you want to do, if you really want all of these 28 days, you would need to just click on all 4 weeks. The first week starts, and that is well thought through actually with foundation. So if somebody, let's say, has never heard about essential oils, you start with the foundation, the core concepts, the myths, how myths, what a word for German again, the how-tos, the case studies. Then the second week, it's more tactical, like templates, comparison, frameworks. So it's built as an educational series, really. Then the social proof, what kind of data is behind what you're talking about, predictions, success stories. And then the engagement. How can you engage your community, your email subscribers, even at a traditional workshop, in-person workshop, you can use this one. And then you get challenges, storytelling, hot takes, and so on. And it is all mentioned down here one more time too. And when you hover over, I just learned today on Safari for some reason, that person couldn't see my hover overs, which was weird, but it comes up here and it gives you a little bit more of an explanation of what it is. And I will put more content out in our group to just see the differences between all of these 28 days. Behind the scene, mistakes to avoid, success stories, before and after, community spotlight, and so on, hot take storytelling, poll questions, and you name it. So just go through. You will see each of these pieces here. The more weeks, you can obviously say, no, I don't need week 1, I just need week 2. You can go through these ones as you need them. Okay, and then here you choose again your social media and your Instagram or blog posts or anything like you want. And then you need to watch your credits up here if you're credit conscious. Right now, you all pretty much all, yeah, no, all got free credits. If I go up, yeah, you all got free credits. So I would definitely try it out to use it in anything you think you will be using it most. I really like school communities because you can repurpose the school community for pretty much anything. So you can post it in a community, but you can also put it into an email, or you can put it out as a Facebook post, or you can put it into your Facebook group, or you can put it into a piece of learning material, or actually grab the result and continue to work with it in AI Grimm itself. And repurpose it further or save it there. So I really like those ones. I'm a big fan of, actually, this is just me. I only have Instagram and Facebook. I don't have any of the other ones. I do like the newsletter, email newsletter or newsletter itself, and I like school community. I really love action challenges, and then the image prompts are also fun to do. So that is what I would use. And then find your voice. Maybe just do one credit and just see if you want to find your voice, your tone of voice in this one. I'm thinking of adding your own tone of voice possibility. But again, I wanted to keep it just simple this time around because I'm really good in making all my ideas go big. And yeah, I just wanted to focus. I wanted to see if I can focus actually on one thing. And that is the outcome of one piece of content into multiple pieces of outcome. Additional instructions, same thing with the content calendar. and then it will tell you how many credits this piece will use. So for 28 pieces of content, you will use 10 credits because of the deep research, and then you have 28 pieces of content available. It will show up again down here. It will show up in the calendar. It will show up also as all content. And then you can just go to the new one, and you will also see just the new content you just did. Now, another question that came up today, just in case that is on your mind, is, can I get that in Japanese? I'm like, okay, all right, it's starting already. But that is something I'm working on right now, that it comes up in different languages for anybody that is interested in that. And then I will see further feedback from you guys, like connecting it to AI Grimm or anything like this. Very much appreciated, because I want to continue to build this tool with you, really, what you need. And this is always starting, obviously, on a pain point. In this case, I had and I have, but it can build out to many other pain points. So do let me know. I am thinking, I think I showed you everything. So just one more time, a recap. The voices, the sounds are here. I would encourage to enable them once at least and look for it. Decide if you need just a quick repurpose. You're ready to go. You don't know what to post. Use this one, the quick repurpose one for this. If you really want to have thorough, well thought out content, go to the deep research tool. If you need the multi-platform, but if you need really educational content, use the deep dive series, where it gives you an entire series of content materials. And then let me know how you like it. You can export it and you can import it into your choice of calendar. So I showed that the other day. I imported everything as a CSV file into Google, into my Google Calendar. So I always get a reminder, and then I will post it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to open this up for questions, and I will see if there's anything already. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that was the copying for now. Since this is outside of looking, yes, that's a consideration. Absolutely, Sandy. Connecting with AI Grimm will be awesome. I agree, Sylvie. Okay, give me always feedback. The more I hear, the better. This is very good the way it is. Okay, great. Thank you, Sandy. And yeah, let me know if you have any other questions. I would say playing around is the best thing. If you're in our Leads by AI Grimm group, or so if you're in this group here, let's just cancel out of this one. Okay, so if you're in this group, Leads by AI Grimm, let me just put it in here. This is where the discussion will go on in here. Or if you're in our AI Grimm Society, in this one, we're going to do more deep dive around AI Grimm itself, because that's, I call it mothership. It's the big tool. And this is really about all business and marketing and continued business development. While we are here in Leads by AI Grimm, we're going to have a workshop tomorrow, starting tomorrow at 11, on doing your sales pitch. And we will meet on Thursday to actually do a sales pitch one-on-one. So this one is our community to really grow your members and find how should you say, the confidence to go out there and ask for the sale. So that's the group we have for Leads by AI Grimm. And this one is the group for our mothership tool. Is that how I could call it? That is my mothership. And the other ones are, this one is the little baby around it, which will help tremendously in just getting your name out there. Okay, so let's see. New comments. Let me see if there's any. Oh, that's my comment. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Could we take a school post and have it made into a Facebook and Instagram post to drive to school? Yeah, so you can, if could we take a school post and have it made into a yeah, you can do this here in the deep research tool as well. You just need to give it the instructions down here, the additional instructions. So if you paste a text right now, Sandy, here from your school post, you can say, okay, let me just create a multi-platform and then go and do the Facebook. You do have the possibility, try it out actually, paste the school post in here, select the platform for, let's say, Facebook then, and just Facebook or Instagram. And then you just come down here, it's 1 credit, and then you use that one to repost and try to rewrite it for Facebook, basically. So I would try that out on the quick repurpose first. If that makes sense, let me know. And let's see, and it will be rewritten then as well for Facebook. You just answered my question. I hope I did. I don't know which one, but good. Oh, did you? Thank you so much for you. Is the deep dive on a specific topic or can we pick something? You can pick anything. You can even write your text in, sorry, you can write your text in here and say, I need to come up with, I don't know, documentary about soap for babies. Let's put that one up. I don't know. You could put this one up here. Definitely try it out, baby soap, and select your platform again. And then you just continue to do this. So yeah, you can do anything really in here to see what it will do. I think the best again is to, so yeah, you have a minimum of 100 characters needed in here. So the best is to describe it as well as you can, your topic, and then post it. If you have an URL, use the URL. So you can then also, another good thing, and I know Jean is doing it, for example, just record yourself for a moment, all of your thoughts, everything that is in your mind. I have this type of business. This is what I want to achieve in 2026. I don't know. I'm gonna go there and create an entire product line of baby soaps. And I'm going to choose these type of essential oils. And now I'm very excited and the pricing will happen and so on. So you can also just, talk it into Otter AI or any other recording tool and paste the text in here as well. So, but I guess I answered your question, you said, so that's good. Okay. Yeah, give it a try, Sandy, and play around with it. And that is also good because you do have these credits and see if you like the tool. Any other questions? Let me just go up. Okay, I think that's all for now. Okay, that question we already answered. I like the credit system. Yeah, I think it is something different and new, and yeah, I like it too. Oh, we answered that question. Okay, anything else? I think. All right, Roxandra, thank you so much. Yeah, so that's basically it. Gotta get ready for the Tending the Flame Within Aromatic Care for the Caregiver course with, oh, Marika. Beautiful. Thanks again for another amazing tool. Beautiful. All right, everyone, let me send you off into a beautiful Monday evening today. Thank you so much for coming, for watching. Do let me know your thoughts, your questions, your wishes. I'm always here, you know that. And I'm so excited to share this with you because you're my favorite group of people, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't continue to be here. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. I see you soon. Bye-bye.